this video we are going to talk about why PHP is very powerful in terms of server-side development. Okay, so when it comes to server-side development, why the PHP is I think around 80% of the market share. I don't know the current strategy. Like 1 year back, I read it in the some website articles. They are told around 80% of servers are still under PHP development only. Okay, why it is this much? PHP is having this much market share in terms of server-side development. Okay, so the first point, as far as I know, the cost. Okay, so when it comes to most of the startup companies will prefer to invest only low amount of money in terms of software development, everything. Okay, so in that case, so when it comes to PHP will not take that much money for setup cost and easy to learn, and specifically when it comes to developers also very cheap comparing to other languages. Like, okay, so like investment money, developers money, and set up the server cost, everything will be like very cheap comparing to other languages like .NET or Java. Okay, so this is much time to learning also, because when it comes to Java or .NET, we should know the data type and all these things like integer, boolean, character, all these things. But when it comes to PHP, we don't need to do all these things. It is very simple. We can easily develop the applications. We can deploy it. But still PHP has OOPS concepts also, but again it's optional. Without OOPS also we can develop the applications, we can deploy in the real-time applications also. But when it comes to Java, it expects that scratch itself we have to start with OOPS only, correct? But when it comes to PHP we can start with normal programming also. Like Python, we don't need define the classes and all these things. Just we can echo hello world, means automatically we can deploy the applications, we can just print the hello world. So this is simple to learn and easy to development. And apart from this, integrating with the HTML applications. Okay, when it comes to, because server side means integrating the HTML is very important part, right? So before the REST API came, so everyone wants to integrate the server side data to the HTML page. So when it comes to this scenario, PHP has a lot more library to interact with the data, the database data into the HTML. And of course, as I told, interacting with the database, specifically like MySQL. I think there is a stack called, the stack name itself LAMP stack. I think nowadays we are telling mean, man, right? The same thing, there is a stack called a LAMP stack. I think Linux, Apache, MySQL and PHP, I think. Perl, I think so, that's last one, last P, I think. Okay, this is the 4 stack, which is very popular in terms of development. Okay, so all the stacks will integrate with the PHP, or we can say PHP has all library to interact with other third-party softwares for interaction. Okay, so these are the main role of PHP, why it is very popular.